Hi everyone, today I'm going to be discussing the strengths and weaknesses of both well and poorly constructed email messages. In quoting the business communications textbook, the ability to use email communications effectively is essential to success in virtually every career. The emails that I have chosen for my well-constructed email is from the Savvy Business Correspondence website, and it is pertaining to the arrival of a company president and also inquiring about meeting times to plan the remainder of the visit. I chose this email as the well-constructed email because the subject line is relevant to what the rest of the message is going to entail. The greeting is professional. There is a consistent professional tone throughout the body of the email. And there is also detail without becoming too wordy and overpowering. The closing is also professional to match the introduction, along with including the contact information, which is very important. While this email I felt was well constructed, I did find a few weaknesses. One of them, which was the punctuation. I felt that it could have been improved to help the flow of the email a bit more. And an additional recipient was copied on the email, which in most cases isn't a big deal, especially if they need to see that information as well. But from reading the information and the names listed, I wasn't really able to put two and two together. It might not really be anything for this example, but it's important to make sure that when you're copying somebody that that information pertains to them. The email that I chose for my poorly constructed email was one from SSW Rules, and it was pertaining to an installation error. I chose this for my poorly constructed email because it was very informal. Granted, it was an installation error, and just from experience from where I work when we email the help desk, our emails are pretty short and they don't really have a lot of detail. It's just to get the ticket out there so somebody sees it and comes up to help you. But disregarding that, it's still important to include information in your email. So with this one, there was an attachment which I wasn't able to view, so I'm not really sure that it was pertaining to the subject. In the body, the error was not stated. It said, "I have got this error while installing the team calendar," but it didn't say anything more than that. And then it inquired about how to fix it. You can't really tell somebody how to fix something if you don't know what the problem is, so I felt like that could have been improved upon. The introduction was informal, but the closing was formal, and it did include contact information, so that was a bonus, but it didn't really match the rest of the email. In quoting the textbook again, to speak or write effectively, you must think through what you are trying to say and understand it thoroughly. And that pertains to sending emails, especially in the work environment. You want to make sure that you have a good subject, that you know what you're going to say ahead of time, that you're being consistent and professional, even if the message is supposed to be short. So it's important to keep in mind all of those things when constructing emails.